What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another one, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a product review. I've had this fishing set up for a couple of weeks now, and I've used it a few times, so I think I can finally give you guys like a little overview of what I think about it. It is the Abu Garcia Veritas. It's the bait casting combo. It's a heavy set rod and reel. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about it. I'm going to give you my honest review about what I think about it. I've used a lot of other rods and reel setups out there before, and I've actually never used an Abu Garcia. I've always been a big Shimano guy. Along with that, I've used a lot of Fenwicks. I really like Fenwick, Fluger, all that kind of stuff. And as I've started to get into the bait casting world a little bit more, I feel like Abu Garcia has its own special place there. So with no further ado, what's up, everybody? So I'm out fishing. I'm actually gonna do a review on the Abu Garcia Veritas. Obviously, it's a bait casting combo. I got it just a couple weeks ago, and I've been testing it out here and there. I haven't used it too much, and I think it's a great rod. I'll be honest. I think there's some pros and cons to using it. I got the heavy rod, so you can here. Let me reel in, and I'll show you the specs on the rod, and it's pretty good. I mean, it's kind of like your all-around beginner rod, I guess. But if you can read that, it's a 7.3 fast heavy, right? It can hold pretty heavy line. I mean, it says up to 25, but I have 30-pound braid on here right now, and it's fine. The reeling in is smooth. The only thing I really don't like about it, I guess, I don't like that it's white, because when you're reeling in and you're fishing in like some nasty water and that kind of stuff, this thing looks gross. I mean, it wipes off okay, but don't get this thing for aesthetic purposes if you want it to stay white forever, because it probably won't. I'll be honest, when I bought it, I thought the white looked super cool, which is kind of part of what sold me on it, and the price, because it is really reasonably priced. It's right under, I don't know, 300 bucks maybe. I think I paid $269 for it. Something like that. I can't remember. But another thing about the Abu Garcia Veritas that I like, the bearings are pretty smooth. If you can see on the rod, it says, I don't know if you can see that, it's pretty little. It has 11 bearings. When you reel, even just a little bit, like half a crank is like 3 turns of this guy. So I mean, that is super helpful as well. It's super strong. I mean, if you're looking for a stiff rod, I mean, this is it. I mean, I'm pulling a Jabberjaw right now, and I mean, if I really crank on it, that thing still holds up really well. You know, if you have a lighter action rod, if you're pulling a big big Rapala or big Rip and Wrap or anything like that, this guy's your rod's really gonna be cranked on. This thing really holds up well. There's 10 eye loops in it. They're pretty sturdy. I haven't had any bend or anything like that. And I'll be honest, I'm really rough on my rods too. Like, I don't go easy on them. I mean, they get smacked around, freaking all kinds of stuff. I've broken them in car doors, and I'm not good with my rods. That's why I like Fenwicks, because sometimes when they break, they're backed by lifetime warranties, unless you break them for smashing them in your car door. But this is actually my first ever Abu Garcia. I've never had one before, and I have really good things to say about it. It's definitely good for casting. If you're looking for an all-around casting rod, I'd say this is probably a good one if you're on a budget. Obviously, there's other ones. And here, I'm gonna let this thing just go. I'm not gonna put my thumb on it this cast, and we'll see what happens. So not too bad. I mean, it bird nested a little bit, but it kind of corrected itself. You could just reel right in from that. So, I mean, I'm throwing a pretty heavy bait and a pretty far cast too, and it really didn't bird's nest that bad. Now, when I first got this thing, before this line was really spooled well, I was getting some bird nests, but now that it's broke in, I really haven't had any problems. I have thrown some other bait casters in the past where it just seems like all they do is bird nest, which kind of sucks. But this guy, it really doesn't. Here, we'll do it one more time, see what happens. Ooh, well, it looked bad, but it really isn't. I tell you what, it's really not that bad. See, we're good to go again. Not the best, but pretty hard to, it seems like it's pretty hard to really mess it up, because I mean, I'm really throwing that thing out there. We'll go one more time, and I'll see if we can, I'm gonna really try and mess it up for you guys, I'll be honest. So here, ready? That's a good cast, so let's see. Nothing. It didn't bird nest at all. Literally not even a little bit. It's all good. All right, well, that pretty much wraps up the review of this. I mean, I don't really have anything else to say about it. All around, I mean, I think it's a good beginner budget setup. That's just about as far as I would go. You know, I wouldn't give a raving review about it, but I have nothing really bad to say about it. I mean, it does what it's supposed to, I guess. Can I cast extra far with it? I mean, I can definitely cast farther with this than if I just use my, you know, regular open face reel, I guess. So if any of you guys have a Veritas and you guys think elsewise, let me know. Let me know what you guys think of it as well. What's up, everybody? I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you guys like the product review videos just like this one, put a comment down below and smash the like button, because I would love to do more like this. And I have some other stuff coming up in the near future that I'm looking at buying for fishing, like ice fishing, hunting, that kind of thing. So if you guys do want to see more content like this, let me know and I'd be more than happy to. But overall, guys, if you guys like the video, just hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and peace.